on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will put toe to leather to crank us up.
Yes, if you want one. Sure.
On the move from inside is 5.
Sure,
And the
if you want
returner
one,
will
since
be
you're calling
knocked
and
down.
asking.
The Terrapins offense is going to be backed up thanks to
I
that
like every-
blockbuster return. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese.
I
Always
got
knows where to go with the
Just get-
football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Just get
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
So you gotta go somewhere else? Why didn't you go to Dollar General like you were supposed to?
Off the play fake on first down. And that pressure
Okay.
just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And they swarm him under. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Terrapins are on the move. They think there's room to run to the right here. Hard running there. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Skips away from pressure. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has the ball for the first time. This one has all the makings of an old-fashioned shootout, David, especially with a couple of signal callers who can play like this.
Well, and it's so great when you're a quarterback because you want to stack up against the best. And these guys going at it tick for tack, it will be really fun to see which one of these guys rises to the top.
And it's not great when you're a defense in this game. You've got to find a way to get pressure on these guys, maybe get a takeaway. You got to break serve. It's like a tennis match.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Williams. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. They're trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Noles line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one...
Intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Pulls and fires complete. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback checking off. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass on second down. Fires on the move. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Seminoles! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. To the ground. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the foot.
Touchdown, Maryland! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Line getting set on second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, just keeps firing. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the... You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Makes the catch. It's Manning. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll run play action. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Able to kick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida State. And they kick it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. This late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Back open in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise. We have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get it.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gonna run it. It's Ray. Shakes off the defender.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And you can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
Grab near the sticks. It's Manning. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, running back on the move. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Give to the running back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana Tech is on top, but it's not like Terry Bradshaw is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Kennesaw State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. The Seminoles get it past the sticks. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He makes the grab. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Steps away. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown Seminoles. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. He is dialed in. David, remember when we called Jameis Winston's debut? 27 passes, not one hit the ground. The 2 incompletions were caught out of bounds. This guy's locked in like that.
Locked in, dialed in. And when you're compared to Jameis Winston, and by the way, I mean, he was in Waco that night. It was awesome to be there. Those are the kind of guys that catapult you to the next level and bring Florida State back.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Manning. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He'll pull it on the read. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. 1 second left here in the third quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. 1st and 10. Going for it all. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Noles look to keep this drive humming. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Direct snap. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running with power. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Noles in the hurry up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Noles! And the beatdown has ensued. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack in 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
He lobs one high down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Crosses the 30. He's loose. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground. And
touchdown, Florida State! And the stomping has commenced. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He'll start this drive firing. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a terrible decision and return there. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop. Creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Trying to get to it. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It's still 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a bullet dodged by this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail.